So earlier today, ZFG got the classic out of bounds dead hand spawn.
It happened! I got the out of bounds dead hand spawn.
And that made me want to look into dead hand a bit more and learn how it works. So I'm going to share a bit of what I learned. So the first important thing to know is that dead hand spawn is in fact dependent on RNG. So if I enter the door, his spawn is right next to me here. If I load the state, I have a different RNG value. He's over here. So knowing this, I should be able to lock the RNG, walk in. He's to the right there. Walk in again, and he's still right there because RNG is locked. So the second important thing to know is that dead hand starting position is random within a certain range depending on a given starting position. So if I use the practice ROM to spawn multiple dead hands and set that starting position to be where Link is standing right now, you'll see that as I start spawning dead hands, they'll start appearing randomly around where I'm standing right now, instead of in the room. So using those two facts, we can figure out exactly where that starting position is for the range of dead hand spawn in the room itself. So if I lock RNG and walk into the room, dead hand's position is right there. So if I use the practice ROM to spawn dead hand relative to where I'm standing, it will stay the same because I have RNG locked. So if I spawn one, he appears directly to my right. If I set the position here and spawn one, he's directly to my right. So using that, we know that the starting position for the range of dead hands positions is right here in the middle of the room. So since I'm able to spawn dead hand in a consistent spot where I want him to go, I can simulate what happens when he falls out of bounds. So my RNG value is locked, so he will always appear here relative to the spawn point. So if I move to the side of the room and set the spawn point here where I'm standing, when I spawn him, he will be out of bounds. Also, the three numbers on screen will be dead hand's X, Y, and Z coordinates. The number in the middle, his Y coordinate, is his height. So if I spawn him, you'll see that he just starts falling, and he falls for a pretty long time. So after approximately 43 seconds, dead hand stops at the bottom of the map with a Y coordinate of negative 25,030. For reference, the global void plane that voids you out in any map is at minus 4,000. So it's a pretty long fall. So I can fall out of bounds with dead hand just to show it. So if I fall out of bounds, pause, spawn dead hand, and resume, you'll see that I fall down with him. Now I'm going to hit the global void plane at negative 4,000 right there, but dead hand keeps falling. He keeps falling until he reaches the bottom of the map. So this means that whenever you get the out of bounds dead hand spawn, it means that right when you walk in, his position is determined, and immediately he's spawned out of bounds and starts falling, and will keep falling for about 43 seconds until he reaches the very, very bottom of the map. So before you even start the fight or anything like that, you're already screwed. So I was able to figure out what happens when dead hand spawns out of bounds, but I still want to know why it happens. So the first question that I have is, how often can this happen? And in order to answer that, we need to know exactly what the range is that dead hand can spawn in, because clearly this range extends outside of the walls of this room. So if any like smart OOT hacking people have a chance to look into this, that would be really cool, because I would love to know more about this. So yeah, that's it.